Welcome. This is a forged flow. I designed this one for horseback riders, but equestrians. But anybody who wants to open the front of their body and find a little bit more stability will benefit from it. So let's get started. Come to the top of your mat. We're going to start in mountain. Big toes come to touch, space between your heels, or feet hips width distance apart. Whichever works better for you. Feel free to shake it up and change it in the middle too. Shoulders roll back. Engage your core. Neutral pelvis, long spine, stand up tall, wiggle a little bit. On an inhale, arms come overhead. Exhale, sink down into chair. Knees behind your toes, shoulders over hips, chest lifted, arms by your ears, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, back to mountain. Exhale, back to chair. Look up, don't look down. Inhale up. We're not staying here long, we're just flowing. 4, 5, so we have 2 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. You can have your arms out in front of you if that feels better. Core is working, hamstrings are working. Inhale up and exhale down. And on your next exhale, shift into a forward fold. Spread your feet slightly wider than you have them if they're hips width distance apart, almost to the edge of your mat. Bend your left knee, left hand comes underneath your nose. Twist open to the right. Arm reaches up or around your back. Whatever feels better for you. Twist from your core. Exhale down. Right hand replaces the left. Bend the right knee, straighten the left. Twist to the other side. Try not to lean back into your hamstrings. Try to stay shifted up and over. Look up, arm twist around. Exhale. Release. Plant your hands, bending your knees as much as you need to. Step your left foot back, come into low lunge. Left knee comes down and raise up. Right knee can push over the right ankle. And square your hips by slightly pulling the front hip back, pushing the back hip forward, engaging your core and pulling your shoulders over your hips. Inhale, arms come overhead. Reach up for some length. Exhale to find depth. On your next exhale, lower your hands, reach behind you. If this is where you're at, that's good. Grab a strap if you want more, or clasp your hands. Open your chest. Exhale, release. Flip your back toes, press down through your hands. Gripping the mat, push back to downward facing dog on an exhale. Hips go up and back. Arms externally rotate, fingers grip the mat. So you're pressing through your fingertips, the heel of your hand. Your hand is active. Shoulders are away from your ears. Heels don't have to touch the mat. And then on your next inhale, look forward. However you need to, get your left foot in between your hands. Low lunge on this side. Square your hips, find length, reach up. Exhale, find the depth. Shoulders away from your ears, trying to pull over your hips. They're going to lean forward a little bit, that's fine. Exhale, open your chest. Roll your shoulders down. And here you can take a slight back bend, bend up. Just don't collapse into your lower back. Exhale, plant the hands, step back to downward facing dog. Walk it out, maybe wiggle your hips back and forth. Shift your weight in your shoulders. And exhale, find stability. On your next inhale, step your left foot forward again. Spin your back foot out, splitting your back foot with your heel. Straighten your front leg while still remaining down. Bring your left hand to the inside of your left leg. Open your right hip. We're coming into triangle. Straighten your front leg. And then reach up towards the sky, ceiling, whatever you're at. Pushing your hips forward, your torso back. So if there was a wall behind you, you'd be flat against it, and using your core to lift your upper body. If you need support, place your bottom hand on your leg, avoid the knee, look up at your top hand. Exhale, spin on the ball of your back foot. Plant your right hand by your left foot. And inhale, come into revolve triangle, reaching towards the other side. Keeping your back leg active, you're on the ball of your foot. And then exhaling, framing your front foot with your left hand. Spin your back foot down again and lean over your front leg in pyramid. Bend your knee slightly. Open your hips, front hip pulls back. Your back hip opens and comes slightly forward. You can use your hands on your shin or on the mat. Tense your fingers, loose fist. And exhale, lean over the front leg. On your next inhale, bend your front leg. Come through center. We're not going to do a vinyasa. We're just going to come through center. Reach up. Exhale, spin your back foot so it's facing your right foot. So it's facing the front of your mat now. Bring your back foot in alignment. Find your base for triangle. This time, open your arms wide. This is the normal way of getting into triangle. Pull your front leg into you. Open your back hip. Exhale, lean forward, and then find the pose. Imaginary wall behind you, hips forward, shoulders coming back, looking up, core engaged. Front leg active and straight, back hip opening. Exhaling, left hand comes to the inside of the right foot, revolve triangle. Active through your back leg, engage through your core for the twist, feeling it in your front leg. Exhale, frame the front foot, spin the back foot down about 45 degrees, and drape over your front leg for a pyramid, squaring your hips. Not cranking this pose so much, just allowing it. Let gravity help you out here. Placing your hands wherever you need them. Shin, blocks, books. And then go ahead, spin your feet back to the side. Inhale, come back to what was the front of your mat. And we're going to go ahead, lower to our glutes. Lengthen our spine, engage our core. Hands reach for the hamstrings. Chest opens, shoulders away from your ears. Inhale, rock back for boat pose. Stay here if you need this. Extend your arms otherwise. If you want to play with it, grab the back of your hamstrings, straighten your legs, keep your chest lifted, and then if you can let go. Or stay where you're comfortable. If you need to step it down, keep a hold of the back of your thighs, or place your toes on the mat and just lift one at a time. One more deep breath. Exhale, lower all the way to the mat. Plant your feet. And then inhale, roll back up to seated. Little extra core work in there. Plant your hands. I don't care what way your fingers point, whatever's comfortable for your shoulders. Feet will be spread, or feet hips width distance apart in front of you, hands underneath your shoulders. On an inhale, reverse tabletop. Use your core, use your hamstrings, use your glutes, and use your hands to push up into the front of your shoulders. Head can fall back. Press down through your heels, opening and strengthening the front of your body. Something we tend to ignore in the pursuit of all the back muscles. Smile. This kind of sucks. You can rock back and forth if you want to. And then exhale, lower your hips. Bring in soles of your feet together and come into bound angle. Sit up straight. Grab your ankles. Since horse riders spend so much time engaging their inner thighs, we're going to do this slightly different. Grab your ankles. Elbows come to the inside of your thighs. Push your elbows into your thighs and your thighs into your elbows, activating your inner muscles. And then exhale, release, and find a slightly more depth in the stretch there. Try that again. Push in. Create the resistance. Hold, spine stays straight, chest open, exhale, release. And then hands grab the outside of your knees. Same thing, push into your hands, pull into your knees. Traction on the outer thighs, the outer glutes. Release. You're not really going to find much more of a stretch from this angle, but it'll still help activate your muscles. And one more time. Create the resistance. And then release. Walk your hands forward or wrap them around your toes. Stay with your ankles. Take a few breaths here. And then inhale, sit up. Thank you very much. That was Forged Flow. Feel free to move on to another flow or your day. Thank you.